inevitably the urgent thing always ends up taking priority by default
Yeah.
unless we consciously try and insulate from that. And I think the thing that you were mentioning is like 100% the thing that I'm trying to solve here is like
Mm.
as humans, we're complex. We have lots of things. We do work, we have family, we have side projects, we have aspirations, and inevitably unless we take a like an active role, those side projects and aspirations will always like keep getting punted.
Mhm.
And so like I saw this firsthand in YouTube is um I knew that I was not going to get the instant gratification that I wanted in YouTube. Like even if I did everything right, I'm not going to have a video that hits 100,000 views. I'm not going to get to 10,000 subscribers. That is not a sprint, that's a marathon. And so kind of have to take it like a marathon. So like a marathon runner, and I'm not a marathon runner, let's
Mhm.
start there, does not think about running an entire marathon. They think
Mhm.
about splits, they think about laps. And one of the core principles of playlist is how do we set sort of a standard of something we're going to do each week that is going to represent that thing that we want to
Mm.
happen. So like writing your book or doing an episode of this podcast at the start of the week, set one or two focuses for the week of something you want to get done this week, and playlist will keep that front and center throughout the week. It'll kind of push you to pick a date and time when
Yeah.
you intend to do that. And then at the end of the week, you get to see that you actually did it. You can carry that momentum into the next week.
Hmm.
And so that's what I did on YouTube is I said I was going to put out a video every 2 weeks. I don't know what it is, but my cadence, if you will, is that I want to put out a video every 2 weeks. And I knew if I did that long enough, and I listened to the feedback, and I took opportunities that came up from that, that inevitably or eventually that would lead to something interesting. Um, and I found that that works in most things. Most people give up before their desired
Yeah.
outcome occurs. And so, how do you set yourself up for success in the long run versus just I do this thing and then I get this response?